Hello students, in this video we will be going over allusion. So an allusion is a casual reference to something, someone, or someplace. It's something that we come across in books, in movies, and in songs, as I'll show you in a little bit. Basically what an allusion is when the writer of whatever text it is makes a reference or mentions something that refers to an outside work, whether that is another story, whether it's a movie, or it even could just be something in our culture. And so to give you guys some examples of allusions, we're going to take a look at some songs by Taylor Swift. All right, so this is our Taylor Swift game. As you can see, I am getting this off of YouTube. We're not going to go over the entire game, but you're welcome to find this and play it on your own if you want. So we are going to listen. All right, hopefully that sounded familiar to you. You've probably heard at least one of them. So there's two allusions packed into one line. The first is, of course, Romeo and Juliet. This is a famous William Shakespeare play that has worked its way into our culture. Romeo and Juliet are known for being star-crossed lovers. In other words, their families don't want them to be together, and they'll do a lot, including face death, to be with each other against their parents' wishes. That's a Romeo and Juliet story. There's a lot of these in our culture. Next, we have A Scarlet Letter. This is based on on a book by Nathaniel Hawthorne. In the book, a woman who commits adultery is forced to wear an A on her dress that is a mark of her crime. And so when she says, you were a scarlet letter, it's saying that that's someone who is like considered bad. Scarlet letter. These are the hands of fate. You're my Achilles heel. Okay. So she has this line where she says, "You're my Achilles heel." This is an allusion to Greek mythology, where Achilles is this man who is an amazing warrior, but his one weakness is his heel, and this is how they defeat him. Only his heel is weak. So when you say to someone, "You're my Achilles heel," what you're basically saying to them is, "You're my weakness," right? And here's our last one. Get away.
It was the best of times, the worst of crimes. I struck a match and blew your mind.
All right, let's take a look.
Crimes.
A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. So this book famously opens with the phrase, "It was the best of times, the worst of times." This is also a paradox because those two things sound like they should be opposite, but I feel like lots of us have had times in our lives where it was both really amazing and really hard. The best of times and the worst of times. Taylor puts a little bit of a twist on this, and she says, "the best of times, the worst of crimes." But it's still an illusion. So as you can see, there are many more, and I'm not going to go into all of them, but you're welcome to watch this video. I'll put a link to it, and you can see all of the illusions that Taylor Swift uses.